that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew you were coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for.
It is time for some football. Welcome everyone to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Velus Jones now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over on first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the 27, to his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They're set up at the 35 now. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He'll cobble together a yard there. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. He'll take this ahead of the 34-yard line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 34. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nix from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. This makes it up to the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
From the 29. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Ron Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They still have 5 to go here, third down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. This gets forward to around the 29. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready? Can't be lying. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got Pierce. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. Step. Ready? Viking 18. Curve 19. Curve 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Richardson now. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Cowboy 80.
Here's 2nd and 11. Going with a screen to Taylor. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Bronco 80.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop his hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on his first down. Richardson gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, let defense create.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Broncos 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Broncos taking over on offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. They've got a man in motion. Nix off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll throw again. Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Once more, it's Nix. Bryan Ingram makes the ground. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time, twice on Sunday.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Nix. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Jukes one defender. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the 37. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half, want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking slant route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Start on the ground, Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Up Cougar 19.
Taylor again. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The 43-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 43. It's his running back. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime that results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
On target to Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They send a man in motion. Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the third. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 Lions. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the gun, Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take over as he reports his 10th career INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, a fullback that gets you the hard yards, it gets you those 1st downs on 3rd down. Not too much different than that 3 wood in my golf bag. Just something trusty about it when I really need it.
First and 10 from the 41. Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Kenny Moore running down. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They run. Here's Dobbins. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Running in the red zone. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him, so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Going with a screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass the 60, pass the...
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
incomplete.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to pass it here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. If the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
14. To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Richardson back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, one more snap to play here. Nix with it on first. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road.